Ever look at your bank account at the end of the month and think, where did all my money go? I know I have. You're working hard, you're making much more than the minimum wage, but somehow it still feels like you're stuck, running in place financially. Here's the truth most people miss. People don't stay broke because they don't earn enough. They stay broke because money leaks out in ways that completely feels normal. These aren't obvious mistakes. They look like convenience. They look like small treats. They look like habits you don't even think about. But when researchers and consumer surveys break it down, those small leaks often add up to thousands of dollars per year. Money that never gets a chance to build savings, pay down debt, or compound for investments. In this video, I'm breaking down 25 money traps that quietly keep people stuck and the simple mindset shifts and fixes that plug each leak. No shame, no guilt, just clarity. And make sure you stay for number 7 because it's the silent killer almost everyone justifies without realizing that it's actually costing them. Impulse spending is the king of quiet budget killers. We're talking about the random snack at checkout, the Amazon. People also bought add-on, the $12 to $20 purchase you didn't plan for but justified instantly. Individually, these don't feel like mistakes. That's why they're dangerous. Capital One research shows that impulse purchases can average $200 to $300 per month for many adults. That's $2,500 to $3,500 per year disappearing without intention. And here's the psychological trick. Impulse spending doesn't feel like spending, it feels like relief. You're relieving boredom, stress, decision fatigue, minor inconvenience. A daily $5 coffee and snack habit turns into $1,825 per year. Over 30 years invested at the modest return, that single habit can cost hundreds of thousands in opportunity. The fix? You don't need extreme discipline, you just need friction. Use the 24-hour rule for non-essential purchases, and for just 1 week, track every unplanned purchases. Most people fix this leak by simply seeing it. Eating out has quietly become the default instead of the exception. A home-cooked meal averages roughly $4 to $5 per serving. A restaurant meal, often $15 to $25 plus dollars once fees, drinks, and tips are included. Recent inflation data shows that food away from home has risen faster than groceries over the past few years, meaning this habit is getting more expensive, not cheaper. If someone eats out or orders delivery just twice per week, they can easily spend $3,000 to $5,000 more per year than they realize. According to BLS data, that's not a food problem, that's a cash flow problem. The fix? Batch cooking isn't exciting, but it's effective. Cook once or twice per week, pack lunches, make restaurants intentional instead of reactive. You don't need to eliminate eating out altogether, you just need to stop letting it decide your budget and actually pay attention to it. This isn't a leak, it's a financial anchor. A CFPB report shows that average credit card balances per cardholder increased to about $5,300 in 2024, with higher balances for some cardholders. Credit card interest rates commonly sit above 20%, with many credit cards in the mid 20%. A $5,000 balance at 24% APR costs roughly $1,200 per year in interest alone, about $100 every month that buys you nothing. That money doesn't build wealth, doesn't build security, doesn't even reduce the principal meaningfully. It's the cost of carrying the past. The fix? Pick a system and commit. Snowball method if motivation keeps you moving. Avalanche if math keeps you disciplined. If you qualify, a 0% balance transfer can be a powerful tool, just don't let it become an excuse to pause progress. You have to make sure you fix the habit, otherwise it will return. And that's why the snowball method is preferred, because it fixes your behavior and as well gives you motivation. The freemium model is designed to drain you slowly. $199 here, $499 there, a limited time upgrade you barely remember buying. These microtransactions are engineered to bypass logic and hit dopamine. For many people, this quietly becomes hundreds per year on digital items with zero resale value and zero long-term benefit. The fix? Delete saved payment methods from app stores. It'll add friction. If kids use devices, disable in-app purchases entirely. Treat it like the casino that it is. Insurance is necessary, but loyalty is expensive. Most people assume staying with the same insurer saves money. In reality, it often triggers a loyalty penalty, where rates slowly creep up because the companies expect you to not leave. Shopping auto and home insurances every 2 to 3 years can save hundreds to thousands per year, depending on your coverage. Many people are also overinsured, so paying for coverages that they don't really need. To fix, set a calendar reminder every 2 years, spend 1 hour shopping quotes and asking about discounts. That hour often has one of the highest returns you'll ever earn. This is one of the fastest ways to torch cash flow: new cars. New cars depreciate 15 to 30% in the first year alone, and recent data shows that the average new car payments hovers around $750+ per month. That's $9,000 per year going towards a depreciating asset. The trap isn't the car, it's normalizing the payments. The fix? Buy a reliable used car. 2 to 3 years old is often a sweet spot. Finance conservatively, then pay it off aggressively. Drive it long enough to enjoy years with no payments. Paid off cars create financial breathing room. This is the sneakiest trap because it hides behind self-care. Daily $5 latte, weekly $20 reward, random I deserve it spending. Individually, none of it feels irresponsible. Together, it becomes a $2,000 to $3,000 per year without you noticing. Emotionally, the reward is instant. Financially, the cost is invisible. That's why this trap hits almost everyone. The fix? Don't eliminate treats, contain them. Create a monthly treat budget. When it's gone, it's gone. Don't spend any more. Now treats stay intentional instead of it being automatic. Status spending is about appearance, not utility. A $200 shirt does the same job as a $20 one, but you're paying for branding, not function. Luxury markups often exceed 300 to 500%. The fix? Buy quality basics. If you love designer items, buy secondhand. Let someone else absorb the depreciation. Babies grow faster than marketing cycles. Most expensive baby items are used briefly, then forgotten. Parents can easily spend $1,000+ per year on premium baby gear that provides no added safety or value. The fix? Secondhand markets are gold. Redirect the difference towards savings or education funds. Many people pay for data they don't use. Budget carriers often use the same towers as major providers at a fraction of the cost. For example, I'm with Mint Mobile, they're with T-Mobile, but I pay a lot less than what I did at T-Mobile. So I just switched from T-Mobile to Mint and have the same exact service for much cheaper. Highly recommend checking it out if you're with T-Mobile already and you want something cheaper. Switching plans can save $500 to $800 per year per person. That did that for us. The fix? Audit your data usage. Shop alternatives. Stop paying for unused capacity. Overdraft fees, maintenance fees, ATM fees, these can quietly total $300 to $500 per year. Banks profit from autopilot. The fix? Use no-fee banks or credit unions. Enable balance alerts to avoid overdrafts entirely. When we say vices, we're talking more than coffee or snacks. We're talking about habits that cost real money. In one consumer survey, 70% of Americans reported spending on at least one vice, with the average person spending around $950 per year on things like alcohol, cigarettes, lottery tickets, and adult entertainment. And when it comes to subscription-based adult content, according to an RF Times article, platforms like OnlyFans have generated alone an estimated $2.6 billion in the US as of 2025. That's roughly $7.9 million per day. Even modest habits can cost thousands annually, not including long-term health costs. The fix? Track the habit for 30 days. Redirect that exact amount into savings so you can see the win. Extended warranties are high margin upsells. Most electronics fail early. It's covered under manufacturer warranty or last for years. The fix? Self-insure. Put warranty money into your emergency fund instead. Subscriptions are silent leaks. Studies show that many people waste $100 to $300 per year on unused subscriptions. The fix, monthly statement scan, and cancel anything that's unused. According to Money Talk's news report in 2025, the average US household cable bill was around $147 per month, and many are paying for channels they don't even watch. That equates to roughly $1,600 plus in wasted spending annually. The fix, replace with the smallest streaming service, tailored to exactly what you watch. The mindset of permanent payments is the real trap. Leasing guarantees you'll never own the car. The fix, make having a no car payment a long-term goal. So what that means is cutting out leases altogether. Industry estimates show a majority of memberships go underused. That's $700 plus per year wasted for many people. Cancel if unused. Use free workouts until the habits actually stick. Sportsbooks maintain a built-in edge. Over time, the math guarantees losses for most participants. The fix, treat it as an entertainment with a hard cap, or redirect the money all into investing instead. Lottery odds are astronomically bad. Americans spend hundreds per person per year. They're pretty much donating the money. The fix, auto transfer that same amount into savings, a guaranteed win. Connection doesn't require a $200 bill. The fix, plan creative, low-cost dates that prioritize time, not spending. Peak seasons inflate prices 30 to 50%. The fix, travel shoulder season. Fly midweek when possible. Rush shipping, delivery fees, late-minute fixes. This is a procrastination tax. The fix, one grocery run, one weekly order, batch everything. Till this day, we still do this. We go to a supermarket and we go to Costco for wholesale. So we buy things in bulk and get it for cheaper. Many bills are negotiable. Internet, insurance, phone plans, they all expect negotiation. And I do it all the time. The fix, call once per year. Say you're thinking of leaving. And I promise you, they'll probably offer you something sweeter to help convince you to stay. Living alone costs more per person. The fix, roommate or house hack or bulk solo strategies. Cheap isn't always affordable. Rebuying things costs more long term. The fix, for daily use items, buy durable. Doesn't have to be luxury, but it just needs to be something that you could buy once and stays around for a while.